explaining. I'll even tell you the exact time it happened. I'll tell you how hurt it made me feel. I'll even give you mitigation strategies. Don't do it again. No matter the situation, God is always going to show up. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Talk with Deb. If you're new here, my name is Debbie and this is a solo podcast where I come and share my voice with the world. So today video, I'm going to be doing like lessons, life lessons I wish I knew earlier. Don't forget to hit the like button and yeah, let's dive straight into the video. Number one, I would say the power of affirmation. The power of affirmation is really strong. I wish I knew this earlier. You know, just telling yourself I'm kind, I'm unique, you know, those kind of affirmation. Keep saying it till they become a visible character trait in you, can shape your life or can give you a different life path. So the power of affirmation is really important, and I feel it's something I wish I knew earlier. My life would have changed or would have, you know, taken a different path. The next one I would say is listening to yourself. Stop doubting yourself and your chosen path. Stop doubting yourself and your chosen path. Because people are saying you shouldn't do it doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. If your instinct is telling you do it and people are saying, don't do it. My brother and my sister, please do it. A lot of times now I stay on my bed or when I'm less busy and I just ask a lot of what if I actually did this? What if I actually took this path? What if I actually did what I wanted to do at that time in my life? My life has taken a different direction. Will I be where I am right now? So to avoid all those what if, stop doubting yourself. I've always been shaping my ideas with what people have told me about, you know, a certain thing. And because of that, I didn't do much or didn't do as much things I would want to have done, you know, because of what people say. If my friend just say, don't do it, so immediately I've changed my idea. I've locked that idea inside a place in my head, and that is never going to come out again. So yeah, it's good to listen to people. In the process, listening to people, you are avoiding your own self, avoiding what you want to do, avoiding your own needs and your own wants. So yeah, always stop doubting yourself and listen to yourself, listen to your gut in any situation. The next thing I would say I wish I learned earlier is having more exposure, or how important exposure is. So yeah, talking to people from different the world can literally change your perspective. You know, it can give you that cultural intelligence. You know, it can give you that inclusive mindset. So always make friends with people, always mingle with people. Everybody see things differently, you know. So yeah, I wish I knew the importance of exposure in my early 20s. The next one I would say is stop over explaining yourself. I used to be like the queen of explanation, always explaining. I'll even tell you the exact time it happened. I'll tell you how hurt it made me feel. I will even give you mitigation strategies. Don't do it again. Instead, do it this way. You get me? But nobody cares. Nobody wants to know the genesis. Nobody wants to know the revelation. Everybody has things going on for themselves. So nobody really cares, except the people that you feel you owe the explanation. Other than that, just say how it happened and then period. Maybe I wasn't able to answer your call. I'm sorry I wasn't able to answer your call. I could continue talking. Not that I'm sorry I wasn't able to answer your call. If you see what happened to me, if you see how stressed I've been, I've not been able to do this. Nobody cares. Just go straight and direct. Hit the nail on the head. Stop over explaining yourself. Okay? The next one I'd say is you are a brand. I think 2 years ago almost 2 years now, I was actively into business, importing, you know, selling activewears, had a makeup brand. But at a point in my life, I decided to pause. I'm like, okay, now let me focus more on my career. Let me own a YouTube channel. Let me focus on motherhood. So yeah, you're a brand. There's no right way or wrong way of owning a brand. Or do you always feel you need to rebrand, reinvent yourself as many times as you need to? Always do it. There's no right way or wrong way of owning a brand. And you agree with me that no brand that has started a particular way that has stayed the same way has achieved success. So all the successful brands now, they started a particular way, but they keep reinventing, they keep rebranding, and now they're successful. Next on my list, I would say be fast to cut people off. I'm not even going to talk too much about this. Life is too short to wait and wish or teach people how to act properly. So anybody you feel is not acting properly to your standard or to your taste, my dear, cut them off. Be fast to cut people off. Okay? Stop waiting for people to act properly. Cut them off. Period. The next I'll say is don't make any decision out of fear. It is always advisable to approach your decision with a clear mind, with a rational mindset, considering the facts and the potential benefits rather than just solely driven by fear. Let me quickly do this thing, because I don't know what is going to happen. No, don't always make decisions out of fear, because you would end up regretting it. It can cloud your judgment and it can even hinder your growth. So don't make decision out of fear. Always take your time to make your decision, and don't always be in a hurry to make your decision. The last on the list, which is actually the first on the list, I always save the best for the last, is God is always going to show up. That is like my biggest life lesson I've learned in my 20s, is God is always going to show up. I used to always panic, cry, sleepless nights. What am I going to do? Always thinking, no matter the situation, God is always going to show up. My life has been more peaceful. I've had this peace within me. Anything that is happening, maybe there's a delay, there's a setback, I always say to myself, I'm waiting on God, because He's going to show up. Before this chapter closes, God is going to show up. Before this door closes, God is going to show up. So that is something that has really helped me in my 20s, and it's like my biggest lesson so far. No matter the situation, no matter what is happening, trust in God, wait on God. He's going to show up. All right. So there is no rush in life. There is no rush in life. Always take one step at a time. Same habits, you will end up with the same results. But with better habits, anything is possible. Life is what they say life is. J. So always remember to enjoy the process. Share this video if you've learned anything from this video, and consider subscribing to join this growing community. Thank you for watching.